What's going down, guys? So sorry for that video last night. It was crooked. I know what I did wrong and I couldn't fix it, but I felt like the content was good as long as you can hear it. You know, that's kind of what matters. So I kind of want to start off by talking about a couple things in the rooms and the pictures. And so much stuff is moved and ass backwards. I mean, this was the largest shooting like that's ever occurred. And they didn't know really what was going on, unless they really did know what was going on. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. But why mess with so much stuff? In some of the pictures, the deadbolts are on. In some pictures, the deadbolts are, you know, disengaged. They're engaged. Pans are one way. Like the plate cover is one way, upside down. Then it's another. Then the water bottles are different size. And then they're not there. If this is like a true crime scene, why not take the pictures of the door right where it lays after they breached it? Did those guys just like trample that door and finish breaking it in half? I don't know. This is just some of the stuff that I wanted to bring up. But, okay, so the tanks were shot with incendiary rounds. And usually those are designated by called silver tip. They look kind of white tip sometimes. But if you notice that one picture in the crime scene pics from the report where it shows the drill and everything, on that table right there, there is some white tipped rounds. So those were in 135. But he shot supposedly the fuel tanks from 134. And I got to thinking, why even have room 134? There was no need for it. Well, this was some elaborate case. I don't get it. I kind of want to say that I probably shouldn't do that on camera, but today's kind of a rough day. But anyways, you don't even need 134. Makes no sense at all. You can see everything from 135. Why not just break the window in the corner of 135 and then you're not running through doors and, you know, stuff like that. So that's like a good point leaning towards two shooters, but still you would need, I mean, you wouldn't need 134. That's just more stuff to plan, more stuff to hide. I don't know. And I kind of want to say like Charlton's thinking that the wind blew the door shut. But even if the deadbolt was engaged, they blew the hinge side. Look at the front door of 135. I know this is kind of some of the stuff I talked about last night, but kind of want to go over it again. I think it's important, but let me get a piece of paper. That one's too small. If there was two shooters, why two rooms? I mean, I honestly think Paddock was dead before the shooting started. Oh, and another point I want to bring up too is who hired the security for the Route 91 concert? Does anybody know? Were those like regular Metro police officers? Were those, you know, like hired people from like a security deal? And the Laura Loomer receipt from Valet looks definitely fake to me. Has anybody able to... I can't really say too much about some other things right now till I get more info. But I got some big stuff coming, guys. And I wish I could talk about it right now, but I can't. But there were some other things that I wanted to talk about. Is how do they know when he shot at the fuel tanks? One of my subscribers says in that Dan Bilzerian video of him running by the tanks, you can kind of see a dark spot already. So maybe that was like, he tried shooting the tanks like early on. I don't know. Does anybody have any stuff to say on that? But there's more than meets the eye here, guys. Another thing too, why release the report? I mean, if this is the most craziest shooting, why release the report early just to satisfy us? It's like to distract us from really what's going down, because anything they put in there, there's still an investigation going on, so they really can't talk about it anyways. So, makes no sense to me. So I'm just kind of thinking that all this was kind of set up to keep us fed for now, but that's really not the real deal. Because they can't say stuff about an investigation when they're still going to indict somebody. So I don't know. Oh, another thing too. Where's my little L bracket here? Where did I put my L brackets that I showed and bent for you guys? Oh, right here. So, you know how on the one stairwell door video it shows like paint's missing where this was? Sometimes if you screw something down so tight and it's stuck there for a little while, it like adheres to the part, you know, but it doesn't look like it's on there because the paint missing is a little bit bigger than the bracket. So that was something I wanted to bring up. But I mean, these things are so cheap, you know. And this one actually looks bigger than the one in the pictures. But I mean, you could just bend it. And especially with like some 1.25" screws or something, that ain't gonna hold nothing. I mean, if you had some screws like this holding it in, some 3 inchers, you know, plated deck screws. But we're missing here something, guys, and I got some big info coming, but like I said, I can't say anything right now. I want to make sure it's legit first. I've been having a lot of people contact me behind the scenes. And so I got some stuff in the works. But I just wanted to come and make a video for you guys and go over a couple things that I had on that screwy video last night that was crooked, but that's how it goes. So just a few things I wanted to bring up. And I wish I could show you the picture of a different valet receipt. And did anybody check if you're a valet, you know, like if you're an expensive gambler or, you know, a high stakes gambler, you get free valet. So why? And if these cars were valet too, what, you know, those valet people look at shit. I don't care who you are. They look at stuff. So that's kind of weird there. I know this stuff's kind of repetitive, but it's just driving me nuts. There's more to it. That crime scene is so complicated and stuff is so moved, and it's like they're telling us that it is staged. So I don't know. I just want to throw this video guys out for you guys. So the car video's coming. Help with some donations if you can. That'd be awesome. because that's going to be fun. So, Farmers for Truth, hammer down, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.